this is a very basic question, but I'd be interested to get both of your thoughts. I mean, what is the Pope's role?
Yeah, well, it's in his title, what he should be doing, right? Pontifex Maximus. He's the great bridge builder, or he's supposed to be. And he's the first among equals, with the bishops. He's supposed to be a center point, a point of intersection, and not just for the hierarchy of the church, but for the world. And I think that's been the struggle for so many popes is the latter, is how again does, because it's not just the figurehead, it's also then the yes, the institution, but also the body of Christ that he represents, i.e. the Catholic Church. How does that then become a point of intersection for the world, or how could it become more so that? How could it be? And we can say that in different ways. How could it become more inclusive or inviting? How can it be more relevant? How can it be more of an advocate for the poor and marginalized? How, and so on and so forth. So I think bridge building, he does that through diplomacy. He does that in different ways and teachings. Let's just talk about the United States. Such a polarized society where probably the last thing on most people's minds is, hey, how do we come together and how do we truly try to dialogue? Because that is not easy. And that doesn't mean just finding a common denominator. How do we really respect our differences? How do we really cultivate a sense of empathy, truly a desire to try to walk in someone else's shoes, if you will. And how does the Pope, again, from his vantage point, how does he accomplish that?
And I think, and jumping off of that, I mean, this is the whole point. Again, is the Pope supposed to be political or not? And this is where we, again, in our paltry understanding of words and English and what they mean, what is polis in the Greek? It is that which looks out for the welfare of a community. No more, no less. It's not about political agendas. It's not about platforms. It's not about manifestos. Nothing about that, which is what unfortunately it has become. And so if this Pontifex Maximus it shouldn't be the guide for what it means for us to build bridges within this world, to create communities where the welfare of others, is taken care of, and that nobody rests secure until everyone rests secure. From the Franciscan standpoint, in some places, that's what Francis did. He tried to build bridges. It's like, and that's why, again, his relationships with popes were perhaps so good, because they saw something in him that allowed them maybe to do their job in a better way that they could not do, on their own in some places.